The trigonometry exercises here. There's one learner just send me this question. I want to solve it so I can post it, okay, on the YouTube. I know, I don't know. So we just do it for fun, eh? But the mathematics is like that. So now look at this is my question, okay? But it look a bit funny. All right. The first question, it says that let's say 5.1, there is a sign 16 equal to p, okay? So now they say 5.1.1, it say determine in terms of p. Sorry, I also use French, so I'm sorry. In terms of a p, 196 degrees in terms of a p, okay? It will be very simple. So what you have to know, you need to, let me do this, you need to change this to sine. We know that we can have a compound angle like this, all right? So 196 will be 100 what? 80 plus 16 degrees. So what is important whenever they give you a question like this, where the angle is not is less or more than the angle that we know, 90 degrees or 180 or 360 or 270, so you can use the formula 90 plus or minus, or you can use 180 plus or minus, you can use 360 plus or minus theta. So you change any angle. For example, if they give you 135, you can change this to 180 minus 45. Can you see? Minus 45 degrees. So this is what I did here. So as I have 196, I change it to 180 plus 16. So now we know that this is a second quadrant. Third quadrant, because we have this, okay? In the first quadrant, all of them will be positive. The second quadrant, sign will be positive. And here will be tangent will be positive. And here cos. So 180 plus will be here. So meaning that tangent is positive, others will be negative. So we have a minus sine 16 degrees. So what is sine 16 degrees equal to p? So we say the answer will be equal to minus p. So instead of this, we change it to p, okay? Wow. Now let's move to the next question. The next question there, it says we have a cos 16 degrees. We have to evaluate cos 16 degrees. Now look at, we have a sine 16 degrees equal to p. So both of them have the same degrees. So when we have the same degrees, you can use the formula, say cos squared alpha plus sin squared alpha equal to 1. So what is going to happen here? Our sine will be p, so we have a cos squared alpha plus p squared equal to 1. So cos alpha, or our alpha here will represent 16 degrees. So we have a cos squared 16 degrees plus p squared is equal to 1. So cos 16 degrees will be 1. We have 1, we transpose here, minus p squared. Then the square that we have here, it changed to square root. All right. So cos 16 will be 1 minus square root of 1 minus p squared. Now let's move to the next question, which is 5.2. 5.2, they give us a formula that cos alpha, cos A plus B. This should be cos A cos B plus sine A and a sine B. All right. Now this is what is given. So what they say, we must use this formula cos A minus B to derive the formula, meaning that we must write the formula of a sine plus B by using this formula. Okay. Now we know that we can change cos to sine, meaning that like cos 90 degrees minus A or minus theta, this will give you sine theta. Okay, so let's consider our theta. This theta, let's consider it to 1 to A plus B. So here also we put A plus B. So like this. So this will be cos A plus B, which is sin A plus B. So this is a sin A plus B, which give us a cos, of a 90 minus. So we have a cos of a 90 minus A plus B. Okay. So now, there we go. We need to do this. What is going to happen here? We have a cos 90 minus A. We remove the bracket here. And then we can put this into bracket minus cos B. Alright, minus B, the angle B. Now, we have now this formula, can you see? Let's put all this as A, let's put all this minus B. So we have a cos A minus B somewhere like that. You can look at it. Hello. Bonjour, my daughter. Okay, I will put a small pause because as I'm doing a video, sorry, not okay. All right, sorry, we can continue. So you can see, let me remove this now. Let me go back. So we managed to change this to cos 90 minus A and the minus B like this. Okay, so now consider all this as our A. By using this formula, we have a cos 90 minus A multiplied by cos B. Then there is a plus there. Then we have a sin A. What is A? Our A is 90 minus A, and then we have a sin B using this formula. Now we know that sin 90, cos 90 change to sine, so we have a sin A multiplied by cos B, and the sin 90 minus A, we change it to cos A. 90 cos change to sine, sine change to cos. So there we go. So the formula, so meaning that sine, if I can write it here, so we found the formula of a sine A plus B. So meaning that the sine of A plus B equal to this. That is the formula over sine A plus B. So we derive it from that formula, okay? Now let's move to next question. Question, I think 5.3. Let me remove all this. All right. Let me remove all this. So now we have, they say simplify 5.3. We need to simplify 1 minus cos squared over angle 2A all over cos A minus A and the cos 90 plus A. Now look at this. It says that the angle A is between 90 degrees to 0 degree. Now, when you look at 1 minus cos squared, remember the formula I gave you, cos squared alpha plus sin squared alpha equal to 1. Meaning that if I have a sin squared alpha, I transpose cos, I will have this. Is that clear? So now, we say all this, our alpha is 2A, so we'll have sin squared 2A all over, okay? Cos over negative will be positive, okay, because it's an even function. Now cos 90 plus, this is the second quadrant. Second quadrant, cos will be negative, so we have a minus cos A. Oh no, we change a sign, remember, sin change to, cos change to sine, so we have a minus because it's 90 plus A. And then because of a 90, we change it cos to sine. All right, there we go. Square root of a sin squared, we cancel this, so we'll have sine 2A. It's better to multiply numerator by minus, denominator also by minus, so minus will be there on top. Then we have a cos A multiplied by sin A. So now, the double angle of a sin will give you 2 sin A cos A all over divided by cos A and the sin A. So cos we divide by cos, it's gone. Sin with sin, it's gone. So the answer will be minus 2. All right. Now let's move to the next question now. So the answer is minus 2. Let's move to our next question. Question 5.4. First of all, what is given us is cos 2b equal to 3 over 5. So what will be cos b? All right. What will be cos b? Which is question 5.4.1. Cos b. Now we need to know this is a double angle, this is a single angle. So the formula between cos of a double angle that link the two angles and a single angle for cos is that cos b will be equal to 2 cos squared b minus 1. So when you transpose 1 this side will be, we transpose 1, we'll have 1 plus cos 2b equal to 2 cos squared b. So if I divide both sides by 2, cos b will be 1 over 2, okay, and 1 over 2 cos 2b, and then all squared because of a square root here. So remember, cos 2b is 3 over 5. So after calculation, you see here we have 5, we have a 10 as a denominator, and here we have a 10 divided by 2 is 5. So here we have a 8, okay? So after calculation, you find that we have a 2 root 5 over 5. All right. We have a 2 root 5 over 5. Now, what will be for the next question, 4.2? So we'll go with the same thing now. With the double angle of a cos 2a with the sine will be 1 minus 2 sine squared 2b. So if we can put here what is here, we can arrange first the formula. There we go. We'll have sine 2b will be 1 plus, we'll have a minus cos 2b, so 1 over 2, 1 over 2, and the square root. So if we continue it over here, what is going to happen? Same order. We have a sine b will be square root 1 over 2, 1 over 2, cos b, cos 2b will be 3 over 5. So therefore, here we have again 10, but here we have a 2 square root 2 over 5. So this will give us square root 5 over 5. That is our answer. Now, let's move to the last one. I think we have to keep these answers. Remember, cos, let's remember that cos b is it's what I think 2 root 5 over 5. Now 5.4.3, it's given cos b plus 45. So this will give us cos b cos 45 plus sine. Here we use the formula of a cos alpha plus beta, which gives you cos alpha cos beta minus sin alpha, sin alpha, sin beta. So here we are going to say minus sin b and the sin 45. There we go. We have a cos b, which is what is cos b? 2 root 5 over 5. Cos 45, 2 root 2 over 2. Sine B is what? Root 5 over 5. Sin 45 is root 2 over 2. So therefore here we'll have root 10 over 10. That is our answer. So will be root 10, square root of 10 divided by 10, because here will be the denominator will be 10. So our denominator is 10. Here will give us 2 root 10 minus root 10. So that is the final answer. Thank you so much. Sorry for taking a call. All right. We are going to do a next question after this video.